It is day 27. We are talking about reduced gallbladder efficiency. Now, this might be something that you're like, I haven't had a gallstone or had my gallbladder removed. I'm totally fine. There are signs, as with almost everything, it exists on a spectrum. And over 40, we start to get kind of sluggish gallbladder. And so instead of thin, nice, watery gallbladder that squirts out right when we eat fats to help emulsify and break those down, it starts to get a little sticky, a little sludgy, a little bit more like peanut butter along the way. And that can lead to things like gallstones eventually. It can lead to decreased breakdown and emulsification of fats and fat soluble vitamins. If you have sluggish gallbladder, you have high toxic burden because it not only emulsifies fats into fat soluble vitamins, things like vitamin A for your eyes, D, critical for blood sugar and gut healing and immune system and mood, vitamin E, vitamin K, that helps shuttle D to where it needs to go. And it's really important for bone health. And then also those omega-3 fats. Now, the other thing is cholesterol is a fat, right? That helps to make our brain and our hormones. And so if we're not breaking down and digesting fats well, we're going to have issues with all of those areas. Symptoms like sometimes women start to avoid high fat foods just because it gives them a little bit of a stomach upset or maybe loose stool or maybe it just after you eat it, it's either like loose or the stool is floating or it looks like a little bit of an oil slick. Or we can also see it on blood work. I'm looking at bilirubin is one of the markers I'm looking at. Anything over zero point 0.4 is telling me it's starting to get a little bit sluggish, possibly some inflammation in the gallbladder or bile duct. And then in the stool test as well, a comprehensive gut microbiome test, we can definitely see our fibers, proteins, fats making it through the digestive tract undigested and going on to not benefit you, but going on to feed inflammation, infections, and pathogens. And then we can also tell too, by looking at some of those fat soluble vitamins. So one thing you can do is to stimulate digestive juices is obviously chew really well. You can sit down, pick one meal a day, put your body into parasympathetic rest and digest mode by taking 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Say a prayer of gratitude. That switches your body into parasympathetic mode and truly it deeply affects how you digest and absorb your nutrients. A lot of times we get low stomach acid with age, with infections, with hypothyroidism, any number of things. And so a betaine HCl or broad spectrum digestive enzyme can be really helpful. And then also just pairing some bitter foods, anything that kind of triggers that bitter taste receptor, bitter liquids like apple cider vinegar or lemon, or some of those bitter greens like dandelion greens, mustard greens, arugula, watercress can really all help to stimulate that natural stomach acid production and keep your bile thinner.